Hello and welcome to this tutorial on the Fantastic Sam's Marketing Hub. In this video, we're going to do a brief overview of the hub itself before putting together an ad using the Ad Builder tool. To get started, we want to make sure we're in the right place. So if you go to fsmarketinghub.com and log in, this portal page should be where you land. It says, "Welcome to the home page." Scroll down and you'll see our news feed of latest releases. At the time of recording this, in mid-2025, we've just released styling templates, which we're going to use as our example in a moment for building an ad. On the right sidebar here, we have useful links, training video, brand guides, marketing calendar, logos, and photography. This stuff is really helpful if you're working with a designer, an agency, or an advertising company to build ads from scratch. But for this demonstration, we're going to show you the Ad Builder tool, which is the path of least resistance to approved advertisements for your salon. So let's go ahead and go up to My Brand folders, click Enter the Hub. This will take us into the hub where our assets are located. The two main categories of assets are Ad Builder templates and downloads. Downloads are going to be static things that are not templates. They're just assets you can use like photos and logos. The Ad Builder templates, we're going to customize one of those in a minute. But please note we have all of these items categorized and organized in our labels in this left panel here. We encourage you to log in and familiarize yourself with how this is organized and also to give you an idea of what exactly we have. Because at the end of the day, if you're using the search function and you're searching for something that simply doesn't exist, that's going to be frustrating. So feel free to use the search bar, though, if you are looking for something specific. All right, so without further delay, let's scroll down here through these new styling templates, and I'm going to click on this one. We singled out this two-sided direct mailer template because it has a great number of inputs compared to the rest. The inputs are how you customize the content and the look of your ad. So we're going to go through in this tutorial one by one and give you a sense of how the inputs work and how you can customize your ad. Let's start with the logo. Most people won't need to change this logo. This is the FS Cut and Color logo, but if you go over here, press Replace Image, you'll see that there's the Canadian version, the alternate spelling here if you happen to be a Canadian salon. For everybody else, we just leave that alone, our friends in the US. Going down one more input, we have the photo. We have a great selection of approved brand photography in here. You can pick whichever one suits your preference for the ad. You might want to use, say, for this one, something that's a group shot. So maybe, or a shot with a couple models. So let's go ahead and pick that one. And then go to the headline. These are all approved headlines for this styling template. Keep in mind that if you want headlines that are more centered around haircuts or color, we have color and cut templates that are going to have those types of headlines. So for this styling template, pick whatever floats your boat. Same with the sub headline, just match them up however you feel is good. And then we can move on to the coupon. So starting with the first coupon here, we set the service. Now these are styling templates, but if you want to have a haircut coupon on a styling template, that's totally fine. You can select the coupon right here. We'll do adult haircut for the service. And then we're going to do the offer. This placeholder text is a free text field, so you can make it say whatever you want within the limited space here. For a coupon, you might want to say something like $5 off instead of a starting at number. You'll see we have the coupon logo field, much like the primary logo. You're not going to want to change this unless you either are a Canadian franchisee or if you have signage with the Fantastic Sam's text, just to make that line up. Most people, though, it's good just to leave it alone. All right, and then going down here to the disc, let's zoom in so we can see better here. So you'll see above the disclaimer, we have this legal text about offer good at participating salons, not valid with any other offer, 1 coupon per person. That doesn't change, however, the disclaimer text underneath it. You can make it say whatever you want, whatever the rules are for this coupon. We do recommend that each coupon have an expiration date unless you really want them to be good forever. So let's go ahead. Oh, and the coupon code here. Some folks use them, some folks don't. If you use coupon codes, you can change this to something that hopefully makes sense, like maybe 5 off for $5 off. If you don't use coupon codes, you can delete the coupon code entirely by just selecting here and deleting. Let's quickly customize the second coupon here. Let's do a styling. Let's do a special occasion style since this is a styling template. All right, let's change the offer on this one to 10% off instead of a dollar amount. The disclaimer text on this one will make it real simple and have it just say the expiration date. And the coupon code 10 off actually makes a lot of sense for that, so we could leave that. Great, so once that looks, and we have a little bit of legal text at the bottom here with the copyright information. That doesn't change, so don't worry about that. So let's go ahead and zoom back out. Once we feel good about the front side, we'll scroll down to the back side. Now, we already use this image on the front, so let's go ahead and change this one out. Maybe we'll opt for a single model with this one. So let's do her. And then below, we have these brand statement headline. This is just copy to support the Fantastic Sam's brand. You can pick whichever combination you want. And for the subhead, you'll notice at the end of the subhead list, we have this Canada, find your nearest FS Cut and Color salon with the alternate color spelling. If you're a Canadian salon, you can use that one. For everyone else, just pick one of the others. Same, by the way, goes for these coupons, service coupons, anything where we use the word color in any of these fields and templates, we're going to include the Canadian spelling at the bottom of the list as an option. So just keep that in mind if you are a Canadian salon. Finally, we have these franchisee locations on the right. Now, many of you will have multiple locations in a similar city or locale. We recommend being descriptive with things like shopping centers. So maybe, instead of saying like Raleigh Salon 1, Raleigh Salon 2, Raleigh Salon 3, you might want to say Lakewood Shopping Center or East Town Plaza or Cameron Village. You get the idea. Now, say you have 3 locations, you can easily just delete the other ones here, and you'll see it reflected over on the right side. And then finally, we have the recruitment blurb. If this is a free text field, so again, if you have different instructions for your recruitment process, feel free to edit this as you see fit. We realize some folks might not be hiring. I know most are, but if you're not hiring and you just don't want this on here, you can delete it all the way. So once you review your template and everything looks good, you're going to go up to this blue download button in the top right corner, and you're going to press download, not save, download. And it can take just a minute for the system to process the file. Okay. And then it opens up and you'll see everything looks correct. And of course, if something's wrong, you can always exit out and rework it and press the blue button to download again. So anyway, we hope this has been useful tutorial. If you have any feedback or if you need any more help with the hub, please get in touch with your regional owner or director. Thank you so much. Have a great day.